My name is Matt Jeglum. I'm the incident meteorologist on the Grizzly Creek fire. And today in the fire area, we saw quite a few thunderstorms. Many of those thunderstorms ended up being relatively wet at the surface, which wasn't necessarily expected, although still only a portion of the fire actually saw rain. There were quite a few lightning strikes in the fire area as well as in adjacent areas. When it comes to the weather tomorrow, we are looking at a day that there should be even more rain and equally large amounts of lightning and gusty, erratic outflow winds in the fire area. That rain, while it's not going to be the kind of thing that we might be used to at this time of year in this part of the world, it is going to be wetter than any day that we've seen in a number of weeks. And there will be potential for several tenths of an inch of precip in various areas of the fire. Going forward in time, Friday and Saturday definitely look like they'll be drier days. But then starting Sunday into next week, we're looking at an increasing chance of thunderstorms again, as well as wetting rain. With the thunderstorms, one of the big threats that you get is when the rain falls out of the cloud, it falls into relatively dry air that we still have in place in the lower atmosphere. It evaporates, which causes a cooling, which makes the air denser than the air surrounding it. The dense air sinks very rapidly, it hits the ground and it spreads out, and that causes the very erratic, changing direction, typically fairly strong, gusty winds at the surface. And those can be fairly dangerous for firefighters in that they can switch the wind direction very quickly, cause the fire to advance in directions where it wasn't previously. And that's something that we're definitely going to be worried about in the fire area tomorrow, but that we should have a lot less to worry about on Friday and Saturday. I offer forecasts from anything from essentially the next hour to 6 days ahead of time to inform the people who are making plans for tactics for the firefighters of what they should do, what safe things can be done, what are the best ways to make sure that we contain the fire, accounting for the risks that we see in the weather. But then on a very short-term basis, like on an afternoon such as today, I won't really be anywhere but in front of my computer, and I'll have satellite imagery and radar imagery and surface observations all up in front of me, watching closely for developing thunderstorms or lightning strikes, at which point I'll go and through a few different channels get the word out to all the firefighters in the field, as well as leadership here in the incident command post, to make sure everybody's aware and is able to take mitigative action so that people stay safe when the thunderstorms roll through.